Back with another video, and today I had two things that I wanted to do. So I wanted to start off with the small pack opening of this booster bundle from Pokemon Destined Rivals, and then as you guys saw by the thumbnail and title, I had an idea where I wanted to do some tier lists of the SIRs and IRs from each set. Starting off with Pokemon Destined Rivals, where I'd be ranking them from a vendor perspective and categorizing them into different categories based on what I think of them, specifically the artwork and my first impressions just looking at the cards. So yeah, I'm going to be categorizing them later in the video, but I wanted to start off with the pack opening. So without further ado, let's go on to the pack opening. Okay, so let's start by opening it up. So this comes with 6 booster packs, just from Destined Rivals. Alright, so I realized there's a better way to actually record it. This way I have the camera in front of me and also the camera on the packs. But yeah, let's start off. Actually, let's start off with the Cynthia pack. I like opening up my packs using scissors. So Nidorino, Kangaskhan, Drowsy, Cyndaquil, Arbok, Spikemuth Gym, Mudsdale, Judge. Oh! Starting off with a bang. So Arven's Greedent, beautiful looking card. Okay. Yeah. So during this pack opening, I'm just gonna explain how the tier lists go, and then this is a good opportunity to save me time later on. So maybe I won't pronounce the actual names of the Pokemon. I'll rather just explain the process of the tier list. But basically, what I'm thinking is I created a tier list of all the illustrations and SIRs from Destined Rivals, and then I created categories. And my the way I'm going to judge each one is just on the way the illustrations look, and based on the Pokemon that are on the illustration. You know what? I'm gonna save the Me Too packs for the end. So let's do this one. So yeah, I'm gonna judge it based on the illustrations of the cards, and what I think of the illustrations, and also what Pokemon are on the illustrations, because that's a big factor on the popularity of the cards. Sorry, I'm not even showing it properly, but Huntail, Team Rockets, or Great Ball, or Beetle, Relor. How do you pronounce this guy? Relor. That's kind of confusing, but Kling Clang. Ooh, Gnarl. That's a bit of a tongue twister, but yeah. Sorry about that. So yeah, it's gonna be just based on the artwork of the cards and the Pokemon and my opinions on it. I won't give much justification as to why I actually choose a category. I'll just do a quick brief summary, because there are so many illustrations to go through. It would just be too long of a video. But you guys will see right after this pack opening how I do it. So Mudsdale, Arven Sandwich, Team Rocket's Arbok, Breloom, and actually Destined Rivals is the set that brought me back into collecting. When I saw the artworks on this set, I fell in love with them, and just the fact that it's a Team Rocket set, it's just so cool. So let's go left and right, leave this pack for last. Let's hope we get one more big pull in this, maybe even an SIR. If you guys have been keeping up with my pack openings, I pulled an SIR in 151 and in Black Bolt White Flare. Oh, did I miss one? Oh, that's just a code card. So I'm due for an SIR in these guys in Destined Rivals. So MC's Hype, Porygon 2. But yeah, I'm still getting the hang of recording my pack openings. I know I'm trying out different setups. Let me know if you guys like this setup. It's a bit different than the one I've previously been doing, but what did I get? But I like it. It's a lot easier for me. Blaziken and just the basic energy. So on to our last pack. I mean, we did get one illustration here, but I'm hoping we get something else. Bit of a mess going on there, but let's hope for some last pack luck, and then we'll go on to our tier list. And you guys let me know how you guys like the tier list as well. Yeah. So actually, I want to take my time with this pack. just so we build up some suspense. So Zubat, Nose Pass, Raticate, Arrokuda, Orbeetle, Team Rocket's Proton, Steven's Matang, Medicham. Oh no. Oh, we got cooked. I mean, not terrible, but still. This is a pretty cool looking card. So that's the highlight of the booster bundle. I'll sleeve that up and clean everything else, and then we'll move on to the tier list. So stay tuned. Alright, so I set up the tier list on my iPad because it's easier to work with and it's just portable. So I have all the SIRs and IRs from Destined Rivals, and I have 5 tiers that I'm going to be doing. So the first tier is the bargain bin buys. So these are just like cards that are cheap, maybe under $5, that honestly you'll be able to buy for very cheap. The next one is this has huge potential. So these are cards that I see be doing very well in the future, maybe in a year or two or even further than that, just because it's a popular Pokemon or it's a very nice artwork and it has low pull rates, but mainly the artwork is what we're focusing on today. The third tier is only investors are buying this. So this is a tier where the card is super hyped up, mainly the SIRs that are very expensive, and the common collector is struggling to afford them because they're over $100 or even in the $300-400 price range. So I might put some cards in there unless the card has potential to go even further if it's a very nice SIR. Third tier, it's a cute card. So a lot of cards, or a lot of collectors collect cards because they're cute. And honestly, there are a lot of buyers for cute cards. Even myself, when I was vending, people specifically were looking for cute cards. So I'm going to put any cards that I deem are cute but don't have a lot of potential or are like don't fit in the other categories. And the final one is a very niche buyer would buy it. So if someone's looking for a very specific looking card, or I think the artwork's very specific, I will put it in that tier. And I might change the tiers up in the future sets, or you guys could give me suggestions on what you guys think. This was what preliminary tiers that I came up with, based on what I thought might be a good way to categorize the different illustration rares. But let's start off. So first we got Ho-Oh. So this is a card that honestly I'm going to put in has huge potential. It's probably the nicest SIR in this set. So I'm going to put it in orange. So I'm going to go quick with this, only 10 seconds per card, just because there are so many cards. Misty Psyduck, again, huge potential. Yeah, and Mega. So this is more like a very niche buyer would buy this. I personally have this card in my collection just because I bought it off someone for a good price, but it doesn't really fit in any other category. It's not very expensive, so it would be more of a niche buyer would buy this. See, this SIR Moltres, I think only investors are buying it at the moment. I don't know if it has a lot of potential in the future, just because it's a cool artwork, but there's something about it that doesn't stand out to me. So I'm going to put it in only investors are buying this tier. So I think now you guys are starting to understand what I was thinking and the thought process behind it. Same with this Mewtwo SIR. So you guys know this is a very expensive card. This is the top chase card from this set. It's around like $300, $400, $500, depending on where you buy it and what currency. But this, only investors are buying this card. It doesn't really stand out to me as a very huge potential card. So really, the investors are buying this. Now the Cynthia's Garchomp. This one, again, I'm leaning more towards only investors are buying this, just because it doesn't stand out as much. I don't know how much potential this card will have, and it might be more of a niche buyer that buys it, but really, I'm going to put it in investors are buying this. The Nidoking, on the other hand, this is more like a niche buyer. I don't really see investors buying the Nidoking. It's a very cool artwork, very comic book like or like illustration like. So this is more like a niche buyer would buy this. The Crobat, I think this is the SIR Crobat, right? Just initial thoughts. Honestly, it's a very cool card. I will say it has potential. It's a very cool looking card. This is a Mabosstiff, Mabosstiff. I think that's how you pronounce it. Again, more like a niche buyer would buy this. It's not really a cute card in my opinion. I mean, some people could classify it as cute, but yeah, I would say more like a niche buyer. Ethan's Adventure, this guy, I want to say it has potential. Same with the Ariana. That card just looks so pretty. I actually picked it up recently. This Giovanni, I don't know. It's a bit of a weird looking card. I'm gonna say niche for now. I should have probably put a category on like it's a cheap or a bargain buy, but bargain bin buys are more like $5 to $10 illustration rares that, or cheaper ones like between $1 and $5. So I don't think if it's there, it's more like a niche buy. This Yanma, this is more like a cutesy card, but really it's a dragonfly. So I'm gonna put it in the bargain bins. Roserade, Cynthia's Roserade. This has potential. It's a beautiful looking card. I have one in my personal collection, so I'm gonna put it as huge potential. Shaman, this one, it definitely goes into the cute category. The Crystal, I'm gonna put into cute. I know it's more like a bargain bin buy, but yeah, it's a cute card. The Spin Dops, niche. I don't think anyone's really looking for the Spin Dops. It's more like a niche category. This Houndoom, that has potential. Look at that artwork. It's so cool with the Team Rocket's grunt. I don't know what's this guy's name. Archer, I think. Team Rocket's Archer in front of him. Potential, yeah, it has a lot of potential. Ethan's Typhlosion. I'm kind of putting a lot of cards in the potential because I love the artwork from this set. Like, it's just so beautiful. Rapidash. This is kind of hard to categorize. I might move some stuff around once I put everything in their correct spots, but really, I'm going to put it as a niche buyer. I don't think it's cute, but I don't know how much potential it'll have. Hydrapple, I'm going to put into the bargain bins. I don't think it's going to go up that much. Clamperl, again, bargain bin. Just my opinion. I don't know what's the prices on them. I have not checked the prices, but the Wheezing, I'm going to put into the niche category. Or Beetle. I know these cards are like not cheap, but they're more like bargain bin buy. This is more like 6 months to a year down the line, what I think. This Lapras, it has potential, so huge potential. This Blaziken, I'm gonna put it in a niche. I might have to create a new category just because I'm putting lots of cards in those two categories. This Electrike, it's a cute card. I'll say Rotom as well. It's more like a cute card. I wouldn't really say it's a bargain bin. Oh, this Meowth has potential. So we didn't get the 151 Meowth illustration, so this is one of the only Meowth illustration rares I think that are available from Scarlet and Violet. So this has potential to grow, especially with Giovanni in the background. Eradicate, I want to say bargain bin buy, but yeah. Zamazenta, yeah, I don't know, bargain bin buy. This Murkrow, it's a cool looking card. I might even put it as like a cute card. Oh shoot, I think I put it somewhere wrong. Yeah, Kangaskhan, it's a cute card. And then this is the one we just pulled today, the Greedent. It is a very cute card, so definitely go there. And the Wobbuffet, this is actually the promo that comes in the ETBs of Destined Rivals. So let's see. The Pokemon Center one definitely will have potential to grow, but for now it's more like a bargain bin buy just because the print quantity is so high. There are so many ETBs out there. This is going to be a super common card, the promo Wobbuffet. So now let's try to recategorize it a little bit. I'm going to drop the Cynthia's Garchomp down one, just into the investors are buying it. The Ho, I truly believe it has potential. Misty Psyduck as well. The Crobat, I might drop it down. And also the... No, the rest of them are pretty good. Maybe the Houndoom. Houndoom and the Typhlosion. It's a very cool looking card, that Typhlosion, but I don't see a lot of demand for it, just because I've seen people listing it up in marketplaces and they didn't sell right away. So that's why I'm saying it's the investors that are buying it, just due to price range right now. If it does go lower in price, definitely it will have a lot of potential, but for now there's a lot of hype around that card. Bargain bin buys, yeah, that seems about fair. There's nothing there that really stands out to me. Even that Zamazenta, it's not really a cool looking card. We have a lot of Zamazenta cards already that are available, so that looks fine. The cute cards, that looks good too. And the niche market, honestly, all of them look pretty good. So this is how I would categorize them. I tried to balance it out as much as possible, so we have about 6 to 7 cards in each category, 8 in the last one. But what do you guys think? Do you guys agree with my decisions on how I categorize them? Really, this is just like judging the card by its artwork and cover, not really seeing the market trends yet, just because it's too early to see that stuff. We're more so predicting how the card will react in the market. I know that's like the biggest thing that people are looking for right now, the market trends of different card artworks, especially the illustration rares and the SIRs. But this is just honestly my opinion. You guys could agree or disagree, and I might change up the tiers for the next set, but for now this is what I will be doing. I don't know what set I'll do next, but it will all depend on the it will all depend on how popular this video gets and how much feedback I receive from you guys. If there's not a lot of positive feedback, I might just stop doing tier lists, but I thought it's a cool way to do it. It's not just opinion based, it's more like how the market will react, and also some opinions based on the artwork. But yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna stop rambling on. I hope you enjoyed the video, and let me know what you guys think, and stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching.